Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're going to be doing my cash envelope stuffing and my bill envelope stuffing as well. So let's budget. Okay, so we're on to another week. This is week 4 of February. So let's do it. Let's end this month off strong. I received $1,097 from the bank that I'm going to be stuffing in my cash envelopes today. And as you guys know, I love to count my money. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $500 in 100s. 50, 150, 250, 350. So we have $350 in 50s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. We have $100 in 20s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We have $100 in 10s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We have $25 in 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And $22 in 1s. And of course, as I always like to do, if you like to verify with me, let's do it. Okay, so we got 500 plus 350 plus 100 plus 100 plus 25 plus 22. And we have $1,097. So everything checks out. Let's get into budgeting. Okay, so first up is my weekly spending binder. And before we get into stuffing this binder, I always like to unstuff it to see what rollover funds we have left over. So for gas, okay, we have $11 left over. For groceries, we have $3 left over. Nothing left over for personal. Nothing left over for beauty and kids. $5 left over. Medicine, we have our standard $16 that we did not use. For family fun, we have nothing left over. Eating out, nothing left over. Household, $5 left over. For giving, nothing as usual is what we like to see because we gave it all away to someone in need. And I wanted to see if we had any, no, we don't have anything left over in groceries. So, yeah. That was it that we had. Oh, and let me tell you, I am seeing 2 $10 bills popping out, which is always a good sign. And it looks like me having more money for groceries has allowed me to be able to save money in other areas. So that is really good. I'm going to put it to the side and I'll stuff this into my saving challenge a little bit later in the video. Okay, so now that we have unstuffed the rollover and applied it to the side for later stuffing, we're going to stuff my weekly spending binder. And just a heads up, I take this with me when I go places. And you would just be surprised how people look at me when they see my little pretty binder come out and I'm pulling money out. And I am allocating it and using it like I want to. All right, so for gas, we're going to be putting $50 today. For groceries, we're going to be putting $100. And I know you're probably like, hey, so why didn't you just put a $100 bill in here? Because it's easier to break 50s when you go 2 places than it is sometimes to break 100. For personal, we're going to put $10 in. For beauty, we're going to put $10 in today. For kids, we're going to put $20 in. For medicine, we're going to put our usual $16. We used to put 15, but now we put 16 because we're getting ready for allergy season. For family fun, we're gonna put $16 in. I'm gonna probably be increasing this as well. For eating out, we're gonna put $10. For household, we're gonna put $10 as well. And for giving, we're gonna put our standard $10 in ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as always, I cannot wait to give this away to someone in need throughout this week. Okay, and that'll be all for weekly spending. All right, and now we're on to my monthly bill binder. Now this monthly bill binder is starting to increase as it did in the previous month. So I'm excited about that. So for mortgage, we're gonna be stuffing $519. $510, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19. All right. Okay, so $519 is going to give us $1,038. Let's see if that's correct. First, let me organize my money, and we'll go from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,001, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. That is correct. So, have a total of $1,039 in mortgage, which is really good. All right, so for a car payment, we're going to be putting $113 in today. $113. $226. Let's make sure we got that right as well. And we most definitely are going to be getting a bill exchange and a bill swap coming in pretty soon. All right. 50, 100, 50, 200, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 226. Next up is car insurance, which is going to be getting $50 today. $120. All right, and that is $120. All right, next is utilities, which is going to be receiving $31 today. Okay, for a total of, let's put it in order first. 20, 40, 50, 61, 2. 62. All right, next is gonna be phone, which is getting $25 today. Okay, for a total of $50. Next is Kids School, which is going to be receiving $61 today. $121. Let's see if that's correct. 50, 100, 10, 21. All right. Next is subscription, which is going to be receiving $25 today. Okay. For a total of $50. And last but not least is internet, which is going to be receiving $21. Okay. And that is all for monthly bills. Okay, so now we're down to rollover. And let's see what we have here. Looks pretty good. So we have 2 10s, 3 5s, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 1s. That is really, really good. All right, so for the $1 challenge, it's going to be receiving these 5 1s. Okay, we're going to be building up in here in no time. Let me see how much I can save and roll over to this snowball for the next maybe 2 months. All right, and the $5 challenge is going to be getting these 3 5s. All right. And for the $10 challenge, yay, I am able to save 2 10s for this week. I hope I can save more. I would love to be able to save more of my weekly spending by just watching how I spend my money through the week. With that being said, I would like to say thank you so much for coming in and budgeting with me. Till next time, financial education leads to financial literacy, which leads to financial freedom.